Up, y'all? It's Chief Silent. Back at it with another lesson. Before I start my lesson, I would like to send peace and positive energy onto the beautiful, sexy, lovely, beautiful goddesses here on the land. Peace to y'all. Peace, love, and protection to y'all as well. I would also like to send peace and positive energy and protection onto the guys as well. Peace to the guys on the land. Um, I would also like to send peace to the beings that are not made like me, become reflects of that's within me. I would like to send peace, love, and protection onto you as well. Um, I would also like some peace, positive energy, most importantly, onto the big mama or mama or precious, I like to call her. I like saying peace and love on her. Give all the respect, all the glory, all the love on to her because she is the highest patriarch on the land. Peace to the ancestors, of course, as well. I would also like to send peace to the cosmos. Peace to the righteous Anunnaki of the cosmos. And peace to the planet as well. So yeah, today I'm gonna be talking a little bit about the season. Now, um, this is why I told you to keep an update on what I'm gonna be talking about because she got me speaking right now. Um, we in a new season right now, right? Like I said in the last video, they said in the Bible you won't know season from season. Right now, a lot of us don't know what season we really in right now. We don't really have a clue of what's going on. You know, um, like I said, there's a lot of confusion on the land. A lot of people are confused right now. People are confused right now because they don't know what's really taking place. A lot of people are guessing, right? It's a big guessing game uh, on what's going on the land. It's guessing. It's not necessarily people knowing what's going on. So it's a big guessing game. Um, so it's leading a lot of people to not know. A lot of things is crashing. A lot of things that was damaging our people is starting to become damaged. Itself. Because it wasn't good for our land, it wasn't good for our people. Right. So this season is all about love, uh, love and truth. This was what Mama's telling me. This season is about love and truth and commitment. Right. So the love, the love energy is so powerful right now. You know that a lot of things on the planet, like I'm saying, is starting to shake up. Anything that's against love is being destroyed. You have to realize that if you don't have true love in your heart, true organic love in your heart, you won't be able to last here on the land. You just won't. You're not going to last. You ain't going to be able to stay here. You have to have true love, uh, true, organic, genuine love in your heart. You have to. Because if you got love in your heart, organic love in your heart, then that means you in tune with nature. You in tune with everything around you. You in tune with mama. If you ain't in tune with mama, you can't be around here, period. That's just how it go. Right? So it's a lot of things that's on the land that's against mama. It's things on the land that's against love, and these things is against love, and that's why they get destroyed. They getting destroyed because they're against love. All right. So it's a lot of things that is taking place right now. Um, like I said in uh, my video last night, You know, a lot of people was finding out more about themselves because of this energy on the planet. A lot of people was, getting in tune with themselves, get more in tune, and we need more of that. We need our people to get more in tune with ourselves. We need to figure out more about ourselves because a lot of us out here, we still got a lot of hatred in our hearts. A lot of things that we hold on to that we have to release for our greater benefit. And a lot of shit that you doing is what's causing that problem. Maybe if it's how you thinking, maybe something what you eating. It could be anything. And you have to do your own uh, work by fixing and solving the solution. Solving the problem. What's going on with you? Um. So you gotta deal with that. Um. Like I said, the information that I've been getting from Mama about this whole transformation that we have right now on the planet is that this shit is over with. You know, I'm seeing it, and it's just a massive realization that this shit is over with. You just have to look around you. A lot of people just not getting it. This is why I be having to keep repeating this, but people just ain't getting it. They're not. A lot of people still stuck in that old way of living and thinking. You have to realize and understand what's really going on. You know, you have to really realize and understand. You have to look around you, pay attention, pay attention to the signs that's been presented all around us. It's been signs that have been presented, to us. We just have to learn them signs and learn how to read them, know what's going on, know what's taking place. Right? Because I've already explained to you what a lot of shit, what a lot of shit mean and what a lot of shit is about down here. Right? Because I told you about Freemasons. I told you that Freemasonry, that's our shit. That breaks down to free my sons. That's mama telling us her sons to free ourselves. The chiefs on the land. That's mama. That's her talking. A lot of people never caught that. That's her talking. All right, so you have to realize what's placed around you, uh, so you can know who you are and free yourself. This is you know, the season, like I said, the season of love, the season of truth, the season of commitment. Right? Because once you start to realize who you are and realize what you have to do, you have to stay committed. You can't be, you know, spiritual and be this way one day, and then the next day, you off your shit. No, you have to be committed. All this shit, all this shit takes commitment. You gotta be committed. You know, you have to, stay in alignment at all times. This is what you have to do. Being committed is by you wanting to learn more. That's being committed. Because if you don't want to learn nothing, then that means you have no commitment to this shit you claim you associate with. You have no commitment if you ain't trying to learn nothing. Right, so you gotta stay committed. You gotta stay grounded. Right. You gotta understand who you are and understand what's taking place around you. You have to understand. Because this shit is getting closer and closer to the fall. Right? It's getting closer and closer every single day. Because it's where I'm at right now. It's like 92 degrees right now. Hot as hell. Because this shit over with. The hotter it gets, the more damage you about to see. You about to see even more damage the hotter it gets. They already said that this July is the hottest July we had ever. All right, most of them don't know why, but I know why. You know, because like we talked about before about this shit, being the fall, it's being ended. You know, I told you that Enlil's children, they have nowhere else to go. They stuck down here. They can't go nowhere else. The sun is killing them. They can't take the sun, so that's killing them. Right? You gonna start seeing Enlil's children start to separate on the land. You gonna know they gone. You gonna know they gone when you start feeling more of that love frequency. That's when you gonna know they gone. They gone for good. Right? Some of them is still around here. You know, the dirty Moors. But most of them, is dying off right now because of the sun. They can't take it. You know, and the more of them, uh, the more of them that get any close to the sun, you know, or try to get any close to the sun, that shit gonna fuck them over. What's gonna happen? All right, because we know they ain't supposed to be over here. You know, they time is up. Shit, they time been up, but this shit really up now. All right, you seen where it was I don't know what the fuck he was. He was a congressman or some shit, vice president, something he was. That nigga froze up at the podium and shit. We've been telling you that most of these motherfuckers that's giving you orders ain't real people. We've been telling you that shit. But people don't be believing what we're saying. We've been telling you that. These people out here that's giving you these orders, from the White House and all that, they give you all these orders. These is not real people. Most of these people are synthetic Mach 5 robots. Or they dirty Moors trying to play like white people. That's what it is. We've been telling you that. So people seeing that and people shocked because of, you know, how he froze up and he couldn't move and all that. Because these ain't real people. We've been telling you this shit. They pit false people around you to make you believe that these is the motherfuckers that's running shit and these is the ones that's giving you orders like they controlling shit. They ain't controlling a motherfucking thing. This is our shit. They have no controlling over nothing. Nothing. The only thing that they have their hands on is the shit that they made. They have hands on money because they made money. We never made money. Our enemy made the money, right? So that's the shit they have their hands on. When all else fails, they gonna take that money and they little dirty asses back where the fuck they came from. Cause that's they shit. That's not our shit. You know. So people is watching shit and you know, they are surprised by what they seeing. I'm not fucking surprised by it. This is what we've been telling. We've been telling you this shit. We've been telling you that this is what's going on. This is the season. This is the season of truth and love, like I'm saying. Everything is connecting what I'm saying. You could go watch my last video from last night and 4 other videos that I made. I'm telling you what's going on because this is the information that I'm getting. All this shit is coming to an end. It's a fall. The ones that ain't us ain't gonna get it. So that's what you have to understand. Not everybody us. So ain't everybody gonna get it, even if they do got locks in their hair and all that shit. They ain't gonna get it because they not us. All this shit that we've been telling the people, now everything is starting to come to the light. Now people sitting there looking stupid like, damn, these motherfuckers was right the whole time. We told you. We wasn't just pulling this shit out of our asses just because we want to sound like somebody. No, this is some shit we know and we realize, man. This is just what we realize. This is just what we realize, bro. That's it. A lot of motherfuckers be playing around with this shit, you know, and not taking this shit seriously, you know. So that's why you don't be knowing, but it is what it is, though. No more inorganic shit going on the land. Ain't no more inorganic shit. All of these inorganic beings that's been here for a while, a lot of their ass is gone, nigga. They getting the fuck up out of here. They can't take it. I ain't been able to come outside that much because I've been doing a lot of work. You know, this is the most I've been outside. You know, I ain't been able to really get in the heat like that because I've been doing a lot of work. But you know, that's how shit go when when you got shit to do. But but yeah, a lot of shit, a lot of shit, a lot of shit ain't gonna last. Because like I've said, uh, we got people that's spiritual, that's really in tune, and then you got people that ain't in tune. People that ain't in tune is the ones that don't know what the fuck is going on. But they ego is making them believe that they know what's going on, but they don't know what's going on. Like I said, I be on Twitter a lot, upload my videos, and I like to see what certain people's talking about because I like to see where people are consciously. I like to see where people is at, where motherfuckers is at constantly. That's just some shit I do. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers, on there be saying they spiritual, but See, they conversations ain't even spiritual, cause they not talking about nothing. Most of their conversations is still third dimensional. So if your conversations is still third dimensional, then that means you ain't evolved to nothing. That means you ego woke. You ego spiritual, right? I ain't seen not one motherfucker, post certain shit that I'm posting on Twitter. I'm not saying you have to be like me or do what I'm doing, but I ain't seen nobody posting shit I'm posting really giving you deep, detailed information, right? So that just let me know I'm probably the lone man in that shit that that know what I know. Probably a lot of motherfuckers probably really don't know what I know. Probably not. But I'm looking at the foundation, of what's going on with people, and I'm like, a lot of people just ain't there. They don't get it. They don't really realize uh what this shit is or what this is about. They don't really realize it. You know, they don't really get it. You gotta get it. You have to understand the problem. You and what's coming. Motherfuckers still trying to say Jesus coming. Nigga, where? Nigga, I look up in the sky. Where you at? Where you at? You talk about Jesus coming. Where this nigga at? I'm waiting. Where the motherfucker at? If he was coming, he would already came. Cause this is the season of confusion, right? This confusion. You won't know season for season. That's what he wrote, supposedly. You won't know season for season. So nigga, where you at? He ain't nowhere, cause the nigga ain't real. He ain't coming to save your ass. Ain't no God coming back to save you, nigga. You have to save yourself. Cause we've been trying to save motherfuckers. Motherfuckers just don't want to listen. Motherfuckers be ignorant. They be thinking we don't know what the fuck we talking about. So they just, don't be listening. But we've been trying to save you. But you don't believe that a motherfucker that look like you and can do the same shit you could do can have that type of power to save you. You believe it has to be somebody of a higher power that can be your savior. No, that ain't how it go. That's just not how it go. Um, you gotta love, you gotta heal. You gotta heal yourself, get in tune with yourself. That's the message. Message that just came in. You gotta love, you gotta heal yourself. Get in tune with what you is. Cause this shit is a wrap. No more fronting, no more trying to ease your way around shit, trying to still be in this bullshit, right? Like we said, shout out to Kalai. I fuck with Kalai. Shout out to Kalai, be spitting that shit. He be spitting the same shit I be spitting. Shout out to Kalai. Kalai be spitting. Ain't no more of this, money shit, worry about getting your money up, creating your own business and shit. Ain't no more of that shit. That shit don't matter. It never mattered in the first place. That's what we been telling you. It never mattered in the first place. All that shit was your ego. That was what you really had to do. That was your ego, right? You was just trying to tell yourself that shit was spiritual, right? So it can mean something to you, but the shit really didn't have no meaning. All right, so all that shit, trying to create a business, do all that. Actually, you go ahead and wrap that shit up. Literally, you can go ahead and wrap all that shit up. Change your plans. Change your thoughts. Change your mindset. All that other shit. Start manifesting, healing yourself, just healing you. Fuck manifesting something that you want. Start manifesting healing yourself. A lot of us need healing. So keep telling y'all motherfuckers, you need to heal. Heal yourself. Money ain't gonna let you heal. A car ain't gonna let you heal. All this shit is just material. This is just some shit that's uh, in the physical. But consciously, this shit won't matter. The only shit that's gonna matter to you is the spiritual work that you do. That's the only shit that's gonna matter. The cars you got, the whips you got, the bras you have, you feel me, the guns you got, or whatever you doing out here, that shit ain't gonna matter. It's the spiritual work that you do that's gonna matter. That's the only thing. Literally. Alright, so for the ones that's doing their spiritual work, you doing your shit, keep doing your shit. The ones that ain't doing their shit, man, you maybe need to change your train of thought. Or if you're confused right now, you need to stop being confused and get to doing what you need to do. Period. You need to stop being confused. You need to get that fear about you. You need to stop being scared. Get rid of that fear. Cause fear gonna tell you if I don't have no money, I won't eat. It ain't like the shit you eating is good for you anyway. I'd rather not eat. Rather than eating something that's hurting me, I'd rather not eat. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I fast or I starve, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather let my body heal itself than put some shit in my body that's gonna destroy my body. That's just me. That's just how I feel. You know, that's just what it is. Um, it's also important. It's also important that you have balance, with yourself right now. What I mean by that, having balance is, doing something that you like doing, but having balance with it. Because when it comes to spiritual work, you have to have balance to be able to do your spiritual work correctly, right? So after you doing your spiritual work and you don't need to do anything else, you did what you had to do for the day. That's when you go do something you like doing. That gives you your free time to heal. That's what you do. That's how you have balance. That's what you need. When you in this type of field, you need that. Make sure you have balance. Don't get too caught up in what you have to do and forcing yourself and putting all these burdens over yourself for what you got to do. Because all that's gonna do is just bring trauma. It's gonna bring a lot of heavy-hearted problems to you. Just you know, have balance. Do what you gotta do, and you'll be straight. You know, that's all. do what you gotta do and get on. But Mama said go ahead and get off here. I said enough. Peace and love, sexy, beautiful goddesses. Peace, love, protection, y'all. Peace and love and protection to the guys as well. Peace to the ancestors and mama once again. Uh, peace to the planet, peace to the cosmos. Peace to the young cat from one conscious mind to another. This is Chief Silent, and I'm out. Y'all be safe out here. Peace, love, and luck.